Ayo, y'all, welcome to your AEW Rampage Grand Slam Queens New York 3 watch-alongs and live reactions to September 22nd, 2023. It's WatchaMania, your host, Hadley Devin. How y'all doing tonight? Hope your Fridays have been kind to you, and I hope your Friday nights are going better. Because, honestly, my Friday's been pretty much a breeze. It's ironic, right? Because I set myself up convenience was offered to me, so I set up the ability to get out of work an hour early so I could be more on time to my first stream that I do earlier on in the night, but that stream was unfortunately postponed due to circumstances. So it's like, I just got a bunch of extra time on my hands, so I just chilled. Because you're gonna look at the card now, it had peaked yet. Yo, check it out. Yeah, I got it in the description below if that helps. Twitter is also like got the whole like the PNG of the full match card, which I always love. Also, y'all do drop a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe if it's your first time here. This is a community largely based around watching wrestling with friends. It's always nice to be able to enjoy some company while watching wrestling. It enhances the experience so much more. It's always nice to be able to bounce ideas off each other and just be able to scream like doofuses together. It's great. Wrestling is the best. Only in wrestling could you have it go from, like, Eddie Kingston just had this monumental moment. All right, but let's cut to this very fake hospital with Rodgers. Hook, that's it. That's the tweet. Hook is indeed in action, y'all. It's going to be glorious. I think that's a mixed trios match. I think it's gonna be fun. We technically got two women's matches on the card if you count mixed gender matches, but I feel like that's a loophole. But yes, y'all, thumbs up, Barty, if you could be so kind. Helps us get discovered, helps us get seen by those who are looking for an environment like this one to enjoy the wrestling with. You also got sidecasting in the Discord if you're looking to watch along to the show commercial free, whether or not you have it available to you already. That's fair, Rhea. And honestly, I can't be all that upset either, because I know this is going to set up something on both sides, so I can appreciate that at least. In fact, with the women, it's looking a little bit more, like, realistic what it might set up. At the very least, it'll be Statlander's next title defense with Hook and Cassidy. I'm not sure if this is just going to be, like, the start of them teaming or something like that. Time will tell on that one. Oh, also, y'all, I have discovered on Fight TV that Rampage is in 2 parts. So I'm going to have to fire up the Nord halfway through the stream again to get access to that. Because that feed won't be live until then. So, Saz. I think it'll be fine. All should be right. Maybe it'll just be a little skip a frame or two. But should it go well, then it won't be a thing. The women's match that is booked, though. Skye Blue versus Julia Hart. I know... I shouldn't say I know. I'm pretty sure they've had a singles match already in AEW. So this might be a rematch. And it's really hard to tell because Skye Blue is just that dark horse. She just gets wins out of nowhere in matches you think she might lose. So I could see her winning this match, but at the same time, based on how Collision ended last week, I see Julia Hart getting the win here. Are you shocked? I mean, she was an on-screen character in NXT currently, but the character was bad. When you literally go back to developmental, and you're being outshined by the developmental stars that you're being paired with to veteran, it's like... And that's after years and years of trying and failing and yet even getting roasted on screen by commentary. Like, I want to see so much for Dana, but she does seem to, like... not have it in a certain capacity. That being said, I'm not for her losing her job. Like I don't think that's necessary. You can just let the contracts run out. It's so that part always gets me. Is releases just aren't necessary, especially for a company like WWE. It's just never necessary. But at the same time, Dana, she didn't she didn't seem to do much. And I don't just mean from, like, a character standpoint what her character was booked to do. Like, I mean, like, she didn't seem to grow all that much. All right, about to fire up the Nord. In fact, doing that now. I should do that now, y'all. So expect a little bit of a buffer in just a moment. Do drop a thumbs up on your way in if you could be so kind. Hello, Lone Star. How goes it, friend? I'm going to do another call for that in a moment on the other side of this Nord usage here. I'm just going to turn off this music a bit easier. So, yes. Momentary skip of the frames. We'll see. Going pretty well. How about it? That's awesome. That worked out just fine, I think. Gotta turn on those background processes. All right, yeah, just so a heads up, we're gonna have to use Rampage. We're gonna have to use Nord again an hour through this because Fight TV has both hours of Rampage listed as separate episodes. So yeah, that I can agree with, Rhea. Personally, I think she got called up too early, and I think that threw off the flow of everything in her career. This is interesting. Fight TV, please don't collapse. Okay. Okay, we're good. All right. Got scared there for a second. Yeah, this is Rampage, Todd, and this is the show that y'all been waiting for. I was. But yes, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up if you could be so kind. Helps us get discovered in these first early moments. Really, at any point in the video is great. We usually try to get it above 10 likes a stream. So, let's get a start with that. Want to see Luchasaurus 97. For a split second, I thought the upper third was about to have him listed as the TNT champion. That would have been great. You see, that's what I thought about Cam. But you see, I think that spoiler would be all over the place. I already got spoiled on something on Rampage, and it was on a Ring of Honor review podcast. And not for nothing, I was a little salty about it. Because, like, Rampage is just treated so much like everyone either reads the spoilers or doesn't care about the show at all. It's like, that's not the case. I think maybe I'm not what she can do with the tour of the pant. You know what? That I can agree at, because I do think what I said at the start of my remarks about Dana was a little harsh. And you can tell I was kind of trying to backtrack on that, because I wasn't trying to just tear her down. I never really try to do that with any wrestler that is an outright problematic person. Sting open up Grand Slam. You love to see it. Your dad. Just that stare. Darby Allin, for the first time in his career, forced to worry about someone other than himself. Forced to worry about Nick Wayne. I love how the... Oh, okay, that says Grand Slam. I thought that said Dynamite. I was like, really? They are, Todd. They are, I believe, 21-0. I didn't actually see the record. They was probably given on their nameplate. But they've been undefeated as a tag team. I thought the coffin match was going to be their first loss. And it was all subsequently Sting's first loss in the company. Because I think Sting's record only has like 2 matches more than their tag run. Little page out of Matt Hardy's book. Yeah, that I get. I get, right? There's these... Oh, that was rough on the hip. Rebounded off the rope on the outside. I like that. I mean, that is exactly what it's going to be. But no, I get you, because Dana, like, she's the most prominently featured. She's literally on television weekly. She was brought down to NXT and everything, like... Yeah, surprised that they went there, because I don't think they just didn't have to. I like that shout, Rhea. Especially the latter half. I think she'd be good for AEW. But I do think she'd absolutely thrive more in Impact. Oh, bias. Oh, just dragging him across the ring like that. Yeah, Aaliyah is... Yeah, you said it perfectly. She really just dug her own grave. He literally was teetering Darby up by how hard he was stepping on his face there. Be real, I'm really looking forward to that three-way match for the TNT title tomorrow. Because I'm expecting Christian to pull some bullshit. I'm late enough for the show, right? I could say that, right? Yeah.
No love lost between Darby Allin, Christian, and Luchasaurus. No, and for as much as Darby would like to become TNT champion once again, you know, he just wants to shut up.
All right, Darby trying to rally. Something tells me that Darby's going to be in here for a while. I was just about to say he needs to tag out, but there's no way Sting is coming into this match this early. Hey, Daniel, what's up, fam? How it goes? Welcome, welcome. Indeed, he did. And there's the tag. We got Luchasaurus in here again. MJF did exactly what he said he would do, and that was choke Joe out. And as soon as he said that, I knew how he was going to do it, and then he did it. I loved that. Not because I called it, but because it was so perfect for his character to do. By cheating. Indeed, he did. Because that man is still a heel at his core. He's our scumbag. Scumbag is gonna scumbag, I guess, right? What do Guevara and Don Callis have to say that is worth hearing? That's my question. Joe. No, I'm 100% with you, Lone Star. In a word, I cannot book you a match where MJF beats Samoa Joe clean. In a standard one-on-one match. Like, no stipulation or anything. If you said, book me a match that ends clean between Samoa Joe and MJF, I could not have MJF being the winner of that match. Because in my head, I can't see that happening. I can't see MJF without some sort of cheating, overcoming Joe. I just didn't think that the cheating would have resulted in such a definitive victory in the same way. Because it wasn't clean, but it was definitive. You know what I mean? And I think that's why Joe shook his hand. Because MJF called his shot, which was so absurd, on Joe, and then pulled it off. The only way Joe could be humble in that moment... Well, not humble. The only way Joe could maintain his mystique at that moment is being humble. Methinks. Darby fighting off that grip. Oh, never mind. That almost... Panosaurus with the throat thrust right there. Just the... And into a big old choke slam. My goodness. George, you might be in the curtain. In which case, we have to move you over to group position. Also, hello. You're not in there Yeah, George, I know. You're not in the curtain right now. You have to join the curtain and then come here to the YouTube chat and let us know you're in the curtain. And then we move you to gorilla position. And then you can see things in gorilla position. Oh. Oh. Why did you not just tag, Christian? Okay. All right, George, I'll move you over. And you should be in the curtain now. There you go, bud. Make sure to let us know the thoughts on the show. Also, do drop a thumbs up as well if you could be so kind. Please and thank you. Yeah, I saw a few more. Actually, I just like before the stream, I saw there was one I didn't notice. I was going up for the Scorpion Death Cough Drop. Yep. Okay, that's sure. I'm gonna have an existential crisis. Yeah. Apparently Matt Riddle got released. I was like, whoa. I mean, nice, but whoa. I say that because all of the things that surround him. If you know, you know. I'm not getting into it if you don't. Going for the unprettier. While the oh, kill switch, I guess. That's right, it is the kill switch right now. Got it! He pinned the TNT champion.
Tony, it's always important when you can gain a victory on a stage like Rampage Grand Slam, but especially when you're facing Luchasaurus and Christian Cage.
Why are you just staring down Nick Wayne? You're weird, dude. What are you doing? Edge comes to AEW. Him and Christian get Nick Wayne and form AEW's version of the Judgment Day. We love the original names being used. Take you. I'm afraid I'm not picking up on that. Mixed match. I don't know. The more I look at this, actually, this could just be nice. Danny Magic next, indeed. Wonder if they're gonna get a pre-match promo. Would be nice. It's a neat graphic. Well, I don't feel like the stadium is nuts. What I was going to say. Oh, yes, but I don't think that this match is going to end up setting up for an Anna Jay Kris Statlander match after all. I could be wrong. We could end up seeing that, you know, as early as tomorrow night on Collision if they nut up and have more than one women's match booked. But more realistically, next Dynamite. When did it all start? My bad? What do you mean, George? Do you mean the show, or you mean, like, this match here? Because there isn't really a story going into this match other than Orange Cassidy and Hook wanted to team up. Somehow this ended up happening. Hi there, Hassan. Peace Day. Was it like holiday? Like, was that a holiday or something of that sort? If you just mean like peaceful day off from streaming and stuff. Yes, yesterday was just as smooth as today was actually. This week overall has just cruised by for me for the most part, with the exception of a few hiccups. So, real happy for that. What was I gonna say? There was something else I was gonna say. It escaped me. Rough. Song not going over and over. Oh yeah, Anna Jay could end up getting a title match, but also you have Julia Hart lurking in the background. So wait, hold on. There was that program between Anna Jay and Julia Hart not too long ago. I feel like that can be reignited while they're both stirring around the TBS title. Maybe a three-way match for the TBS title down the line. I think that'd be interesting if they could actually, if they wanted to put a little bit more story into it. It was National Peace Day in Holland. Oh, okay. It's interesting, Hassan. There's been a few holidays now you've brought up that I didn't know about. It's neat because like I didn't. It's one of those things that I've never heard about, but it is neat to know. Gonna get that live. That's right, it was a few seconds behind. Yeah, they said the mixed trios match. So. I always still got like 5 matches left. They fit a lot onto this card. Even though, I mean, it's a 2-hour show. You know what? Never mind. That's Rampage's way. They always squeeze things in to that 1-hour block. To do that with just 2 hours works. Wow, she's getting the big pyro.
What a welcome for our TBS champion, Kris Statlander.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Holy crap. Apes, I'm about to say this right quick. Luckily, he won't have the full entrance, so I don't have to keep it. Hey, he doesn't have to wear the Band-Aid on his head anymore. Yes! Even in the stadium show. That's the Orange Cassidy way. Oh, look at him. Looks like he was tightening. It's hook time. Oh, look at the Halloween gear, because we're about 5 weeks. Wait, it's like 5 weeks until Halloween. Tom Crump's to the chat, black hair, bones, off of what I did last summer.
Decided to go into pro wrestling. Guys, he is legit. He's carrying that FTW title, Excalibur. Tried the cold-hearted, handsome devil hook, the FTW champion. A title that was not too far from here. The Elks Logic
Statlander hyping him.
certainly was a great lineage. And Hook on a team full of winners here. Kris Statlander coming in on
Not gonna lie.
singles winning streak.
I liked it more when Hook had his hair all weirdly flailed up like an anime character.
For the AEW International title, and a more formidable trio you may not be able to form. Although here's tonight on Rampage, it's
Oh, turned his back to them.
And their opponents. Being accompanied to the ring by Jake Hager, the team of Daddy Magic, Matt Menard, Cool Head, Angelo Parker, and Anna Jay.
this trio
The Self-Appreciation Society.
are going to have a distinct
SAS, if you will.
numbers. Despite the win streak of Hook, Orange Cassidy, and Kris Statlander, this trio of Menard, Parker, and Anna
Nice, Devin. On wrestling shift tonight. Yes, I imagine you watch SmackDown Live. I've seen, like, literally nothing from SmackDown. I saw one minor spoiler when I went onto Twitter to tweet out about this stream. But, I mean, it wasn't the biggest thing. It didn't get to me like the one I got for Rampage.
the TBS champion. Do not sleep on Anna Jay. I'm telling you, Anna Jay, she learned a lot working with Chris Jericho those years, and it's helped her out. It's helped
Yeah, I wonder when that rule's going to get broken. So I lay you 10-1. Kris Statlander does at least one move to Daddy Magic or Cool Hand. Oh yeah, the theme that they use is so awesome. I love the theme. When they first had it, I wished it would have been used more, but they more often came out to Jericho's music. Todd, please don't spoil SmackDown. No SmackDown spoilers. That's why I mentioned that I didn't watch it. Just, I think this would be a good time to mention that WatchaMania has a spoilers policy regarding wrestling.
Cool Hand and Daddy Magic, they wanted this match against Hook from what happened last year at Grand Slam. The tag team defeat to Hook and Action Bronson. But now, our TBS champion Kris Statlander and a J Legal.
That is the wrong spoiler. Well, yes. Oh, never mind. It says it at the top. Okay, I see. Never mind. I did not even read out my own thing fully. Refusing to get... Statlander's base too much. Not able to get Irish whipped. Again? I'm not sure what she means, but...
Now reverses Anna around. There's the strength of Statlander coming into play. Delayed vertical suplex. Anna held aloft here. Authur Ashe Stadium, Queens, and
You see, Devin... It's a fun concept, but I don't think it works out so well in execution.
referee's attention diverted, just wiped out Orange Cassidy.
And Excalibur, you called that from the jump. Jake Hager definitely going to be a problem on the outside. Oh, goodness!
And Hook getting lured in by Hager. This former quartet of the Jericho
Taking
Appreciation
it.
Society working in tandem here tonight.
Yeesh. Where's Danny G? I just realized he should be out here with the Hat Man with Clothesline.
Tony amid all the chaos on the outside. Anna Jay tagged in Angelo Parker as who now snap suplex the cover. And because it's a mixed tag match, Parker and Hook are now legal.
Whew.
Parker's intensity here just staying right on top.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He's able to drive those forearms in.
Ange's got some serious intensity here.
Side of the former Jericho Appreciation Society.
Now that I think about it, he was one of Hook's earliest opponents, wasn't he?
Applied pressure, quick tags in and out. You have to remember, Hook primarily a singles wrestler throughout his entire career. Tag team wrestling, not of his first nature. The running
Ooh.
side of the head. Menard with the cover. And fans,
I'm glad Hook is getting this experience because you're seeing in a few bits where it's still needed. Which is very interesting because he's so well versed and so well conditioned for somebody so young into the industry. To me, I've always thought it sounded like the antithesis to FTR's theme. Like, not like... I don't want to say I spelled it wrong. There's a word for it. Antithesis is probably the best word.
adds a different layer for the young man to think about.
And what I liked earlier about Jericho Appreciation Society, former members here, Menard
Shows me sound like an
and
ant.
Angelo and Anna Jay, was that they knew the timing of teaming
To me, it sounds like some Vice, like some Vice cruising music or something. Like I imagine Cool Hand and Daddy Magic, some sunglasses, and like a Ferrari cruising down like A1A or something in Miami. I don't know if the A1A stretches all the way down to Miami, but I digress.
Pressure being applied. No, Hook. Back body drop. But Angelo Parker, that's the tag team experience of Parker. Realizing how close Hook was to making the tag. And then putting the anchor on.
The little rock stomp. You saw the little wiggle to his leg there.
AEW Dynamite, but they're working a flawless game plan right now, Tony. They grabbed the leg of
He did it again.
and they have maintained the advantage this entire time.
Oh, that's right. They kicked your ass, didn't they? I mean, you certainly did. And you cried about that for a long, long time, and we tried to, tell you it was okay and everything will be
We had
okay.
to buy him a new set of glasses and everything.
New set of glasses. That's right. Get you back to Allentown in one piece. That's true. Wow. Couldn't throw out a first pitch of the Iron Pigs. You were a mess, man.
As the crowd rallying behind Hook, like they did for me in Allentown on the recovery trail. It is Hook.
Oh my God. That first shot was rough. Sheesh, this has been a gritty match. There's been quite a few moves that haven't landed exactly clean, but still look very effective in their execution. So I got Mike Santana in action tonight, y'all. I'm really happy to see that. I want to see what Santana does with the singles run. Him and Proud and Powerful. I suppose some still don't know, but it's pretty well known by this point that Santana and Ortiz don't get on well, and that's why Proud and Powerful isn't going to be a thing anymore. They did the one match for the return. What just happened? Oh, because this is the fight feed, what we were just watching was the picture-in-picture portion of the commercial break, but in full screen. But when the picture-in-picture portion ended and went to full commercial, then it cuts us to the splash screen. Now we're back.
In this mixed trios match, and may have just created the opportunity he needed. And Orange Cassidy, seeing his first legal action of the match, bouncing the heads of Menard and Parker off the turnbuckle.
Love how he used the momentum of his opponents against them.
Had one of those shirt trapped hairs.
Proving me wrong is Cassidy. Oh yeah.
Sloth style.
The hands in the pockets, the double clothesline avoided. And the drop kick connects. Orange Cassidy up to his feet. And Cassidy, a little bit of a receipt there for Jake Hager after what happened earlier.
Great job.
Right, Rhea? That's it. That's really just to keep the interest going for his following.
Oh, smart move. Tag team instincts kicking in for Hook here. Hook with the assist. Some clubbing blows by the FDW champion. And Anna Jay just put the brakes on it. What is
Oh?
Anna
Oh.
trying to shift the odds? And Statlander.
No! She yells.
What a triple suplex by Hook. Orange Cassidy and Kris Statlander. I don't think I've ever
We had to give him the indie spot. Oh, yeah.
a double one, yes, but not a triple one.
And now the pad comes up.
100%.
Actually the prelude to the Orange
Because New Japan isn't going to want that hot mess.
able to duck into the waiting
And I feel like that's the only other company he'd really want to go for. Maybe Impact. And Impact might consider it, but because like when he visited there, it seems like on good terms. But
great continuity from Parker and Daddy Magic, but Hook is
I don't know.
right here.
I think they'd weigh their options, all things considered, and not go for it. But I don't follow Impact enough to be confident in that opinion. Nice. Love that. Oh. Right, Cam? That's what I mentioned earlier. Is like, yep. That feller is out. Funny enough, I think his haters would love that, Rhea. Oh, what are we doing here? Got her in that position. Dunzo. Nice. Sold it like dead. He's unconscious. No, I like it. I like the first one, Cam. Sold it like dead. That's so funny. That's right up my alley in terms of commentary. Did he just say, "Where's my belt"? I didn't see any mouth movement or anything. Like just the way he was looking at Bryce made it seem like he was expecting a championship to be handed to him.
Hey, do you guys want to see my impersonation of a hot dog?
Yeah.
It's really good. Okay.
Agreed, Ray. Yes, QTV time.
What do you think?
It's Johnny TV, hitting the scene like a Johnny tsunami. So I take it you guys had a great time in Montreal?
Yeah, so fun.
I wasn't invited to Montreal.
Ooh, that sucks.
Ha
Let's roll the footage.
Sorry, this is so awkward, but it only works when I do it. Roll the footage.
Really? Really? Harley is just right. Feels like Harley Cameron. She leans into the most cringy, like, obnoxiousness, and I love it.
Remember the handshake?
If not solely because it's not intelligent. It's intentional.
Just gotta take some QT.
Agreed, Cam.
Tag team partner for next week. Someone with fresh breath, long hair, that he's known for a long time, that he can trust no matter what.
That's me! That's me!
No!
That's me!
That's me! I gotta go get ready. I'll see you guys next week. Woo!
Damn. Solo in the mud. You hate to see it. Aaron is so turning face. That is the feeling. Want to see my impression of a hot dog?
Wednesday night here in New York City. He has a lot to answer for, but that has never stopped that snake in the grass. Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, here we go.
Don Callis.
Is that supposed to be discussed?
In an industry with some of the most vile and contemptible human beings on planet Earth, Don Callis has reached new heights, or should I say, reached new lows in this pursuit to torment a man he considered family in Kenny Omega, and a man he considered a friend for more than 30 years, Chris Jericho, who this past Wednesday at Dynamite, Jericho successfully defeating
The AAA Latin American champion.
between them were over, but Guevara, just the low blow, and then the appearance of Don Callis to walk out shoulder to shoulder with Sammy Guevara and telling us we will get our
You're
answers
welcome.
here tonight. Is Guevara part of the Don Callis family?
Well, I've got to admit, you are many times one step ahead, and you are just eating this up the way the fans here and the fans at home hate you.
You indeed get points, Cam. I believe you already got points earlier. Stick Cam.
I just want to say one thing.
We love you, take.
A few weeks ago,
Yes, no, I know you have Kenosuke. I'm trying to remember if anyone else you have has appeared yet, or is it a match?
was a buzz.
Don versus Dom. Oh my gosh, the heat.
World was a buzz at my so-called pursuit of Chris Jericho.
Oh no, kid.
Up with Jericho,
The place would melt.
but I ended up with the man I really wanted, the newest member of the Don Callis family, Sammy Guevara.
The betrayal is complete. After nearly 4 years by his side,
Almost Fury, which joins the Don Callis fan. Honestly, that's not a bad. I think that's a great shout.
Jericho officially joining, it seems, the Don Callis family. It does. Maybe there's something to be said about
Sammy Guevara, heat. Dominic Mysterio, heat.
He thinks Don Callis gives him the best shot to financial security as he takes this next chapter into his life, or maybe, just maybe, this is who Sammy's been this whole time.
I was gonna say, I can't. I'm like, he's dressed awfully slick now that he's a heel. What the hell is this? You can stand to Why wasn't he always dressing that clean? But
But in reality, I didn't. And maybe this young man has always aligned with the thoughts of Don Callis. We called the original Allin, the very first one, with that very man, Don Callis, and you could tell there was just a vibe, a radiation.
Sammy, you actually call this man family?
I can't hear you, Tony.
winning.
Because of the booze, but
Cause the booze. I love that.
You know, Don. Don,
Liked that shirt.
believe it or not, I hated you. I hated you for a long time. I hated you almost as much as they hate you. And it's because this whole time, I thought you were trying to rip apart my family. But really, you were just trying to show me I never really had one. Until now.
What?
Disgusting embrace.
So why did I do that to Chris Jericho on Wednesday? The reason I turned on Jericho is because for the past 4 years, he's been holding me back. Jericho has taken me for granted, just like all of you have taken me for granted. Oh, yeah. Last year, it was F you, Sammy. Earlier this year, it's Let's Go, Sammy. Well, I'm done with it. I don't need you. I don't need you. I'm done. I'm done trying to earn your love. I have a hot wife at home, a beautiful baby girl, and a fat paycheck.
Man,
Chris Jericho is dead to me, and I never want to see him again.
and here he comes. Well, I see. Right, son. But and that's what he's kind of explaining. But this feels very cookie cutter. I do love it. It was just immediately no. I'm coming out right now.
He's going to be out for blood. I've been on the receiving end of Chris Jericho's wrath. He doesn't forgive. He doesn't forget.
His voice is kind of weird to me.
Jericho charging into the ring. Oh, a right hand for Takeshita.
Is Jericho about to really fight off Takeshita and Guevara?
He doesn't care. And that coward Callis is getting out.
Well, this is actually happening. Oh, he's in heels.
Come on. As soon as Jericho turned his back, Callis
Hey there, Will. Welcome from the UK. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well, especially at this late hour. It's nearly 4 a.m. for you. Oi! Kind of, yeah. His voice, like, yeah, he's not, his delivery isn't the best for that promo. I think he was a little nervous cutting this promo in front of this crowd.
I was hoping he was stopping this chaos here. Guevara relishing this opportunity to punish his former mentor, the man that he claims held him down
Oh,
for 4 years.
Jericho wouldn't turn over to take the shots on his back.
In tatters. And it's 3-on-1. And now holding Jericho open is Don Callis. Look at this cheap shot by Callis. The coward he is. I hope you broke your hand, you idiot. No, not. The screwdriver.
Will I will ask, please, no SmackDown spoilers. I have not watched SmackDown yet. It's best to assume that not everyone's seen it live. Oh, Kenny Omega? I mean, I guess I get it, because Don Callis, but Kenny Omega standing side by side with Jericho is very interesting. Huh?
Improbably, Ian, Kenny Omega has come to the aid of Chris.
Yo, Zachary, what's up, fam?
But the common factor in all of this
What's up? How goes it? Kenny Omega is indeed back.
Think about that for 1 second, that Don Callis is that big of a piece of garbage that it put Omega and Jericho on the same side of things.
Kenny Omega could not allow what happened to him to happen to Chris Jericho.
How's it going? It's going well. Day has been good to me. Leading into the weekend. Just having some fun gaming. You're not about to do the shoulder bump, aren't you? Okay. Come on now. That was... No, I get you, Willie. It's just whether or not he's on the show. It wasn't that big of a spoiler. That's why I wasn't, like, jumping on you. Supposed to, like... Yeah. Other thing. But... Yes, Kenny Omega. Yeah, I'm a big Kenny Omega fan myself. One half of my favorite match. It's just Jericho stumbling and bumping into Kenny Omega, despite the fact that Kenny Omega's music is playing, and he's the only other person standing in the ring. It's just... It was so incredibly contrived. Isn't that about it? 4-way tag. Yes, let's do it. Yes, appreciate you nonetheless, Will. How you doing? By the way, not sure if I caught it. Oh yeah, but yes. Ooh, okay, we're on commercial break now. But yes, we'll hope things have been well for you overall. I'm not sure. Are you normally like a bit of a night owl, or are you up exceptionally late by your standards, which would be normal standards for your time zone? Let's go. You know what? That's a very fair point in terms of being a wrestling fan in the UK. That's going to just naturally result in being up so late. And no, it's not a question. Yes, it started 40 minutes ago, and it's going to be on for 2 hours. We're still in the first hour of Rampage Grand Slam. But if you're a Fight TV watcher, it will actually be in 2 parts. So come the turn of the hour, we're going to have to change. You'll have to go find that link wherever it is on Fight TV. Or if you're not normally from the UK, pull a VPN up and use that. Which should be fine. It seemed like it went really smoothly earlier today. Knock on wood. I don't want there to be no jinx or nothing. But yeah, it didn't even seem like it buffered or anything. Week 17 of petitioning for Rampage to get a more detailed theme. Oh, no worries. Will, that actually is the match coming up next. We opened up with on Rampage was... sorry. Oh, why am I blinking so hard on... Surprised this isn't live. Well, because they weren't going to be able to book out Authur Ashe for Wednesday and Friday, and I don't think they would want to expect people to make all the travel and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm concerned about Adam Cole's health in that regard. I really hope that this isn't something long-term, because I saw the jump and immediately it was like, no, don't hurt yourself. But yes, we opened up with Darby Allin and Sting versus Christian Cage and Luchasaurus. Darby got the win by pinning Christian. And then we got ourselves the mixed trios match, which the babyfaces won. We just got finished with Sammy Guevara and Don Callis segment, and that's been pretty much the show thus far.
About what we just saw, Kenny. Marvelous, yeah. You and Chris Jericho in the same ring together, working together.
Wait, you think I came out to save Chris Jericho because he's my friend? You think I went out there because I care about his safety and well-being? This is more than Chris Jericho, okay? What this is about me taking care of Don, taking care of the guy. Hey, Chris? Let me say this, Kenny. I'm going to say it once, okay? I appreciate you coming out to save me, but I know the reason why. Like, just as you're about to say, this is not because we are friends. This whole company was based on our rivalry. But now, something that Don Callis never thought would happen, Jericho and Omega united to take him out. The matchup that he put together in Tokyo, now his worst nightmare is coming true. And as far as Sammy Guevara goes, you are a true Judas, Sammy.
I hate the sense that this makes.
So this is what I think. Why don't Jericho and Omega unite to take out the Don Callis family at WrestleDream? Look, Don, you stabbed me in the back. You betrayed your best friend. You threatened the ones that I love, Kota Ibushi. That little scar on your head, the one that you blame on me. The time we're through with you, I make it look like Freddy Krueger. Your WrestleDream on October 1st is going to be more like a Wrestle Nightmare. Don Callis family, Jericho, Omega, Ibushi. Who you got?
Wait, Ibushi? Where did Ibushi come from?
We'll be waiting.
Gosh, that was too much. That would be Bryan Danielson and Shida, both on the men and women's side, respectively.
At a combined weight of 418 pounds, Chuck Taylor.
He straight up just said, I love the look on Omega's face. What's up, Todd? Feel free to just ask questions if you got some, mate. No worries.
Have eluded them in their 2+ years in Ring of Honor competition. And here's a team that's held those titles twice. Next, at a combined weight of 427 pounds, Matt David, Mike Bennett, the King.
Here they come.
I'm surprised they didn't roll Roderick Strong at me.
Here kingdom come. Haha.
By the way. Well, for fans unfamiliar with the Kingdom, they are, as you said, Ian, 2-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, but also we've seen close friends of Roderick Strong as he's dealing with his neck health, so to speak.
Well, I wish Roderick Strong the best, but there's always a game plan, always an angle, always.
Sorry, I just listened to the theme. I love this theme.
But let's not forget they have some incredibly impressive wins, including against the young.
Is the shirt purple? Do they have a purple version of the shirt? Oh, no, I see. Okay.
Ring of Honor history, one of the best teams in ROH history.
But you didn't just wish Roderick Strong the best.
Well, I can't bat 1,000, Tony.
Righteous are solid picks for winning. If I'm gonna be real. But by that same token, thinking it's got to be the Kingdom at this point. I'm thinking the right. No, I was just saying, like, I think the Righteous have a chance, but I'm thinking the Kingdom gets it. Who the best friend?
Many impressive victories, former 2/3 of the world's 6-man champion.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, Cam, and I love it. The best friends versus the best friends. And also, I think that's a good idea because at this point, when they didn't put Kingdom in the Battle Royal, I was like, okay, so they're the ones who are going to end the title reign. And I think they want them to have a decent title reign. So you have to stretch that out, which means the Kingdom can't win this match. Righteous versus Dark Order. Fucked hard. That fight without honor was great. And they beat the Hardys on Collision. Clean in less than 10 minutes.
put you on the spot, but I actually relish the opportunity. Who you got tonight?
You know what? I think the best friends, I think their time is due. Their time has come. They've continued to grind over the years. I know we got the Kingdom and the Hardys, both former ROH tag champs.
And we scrapping.
Let the best friends take it away.
Thank goodness this isn't a four corners match. It's just four-way team match. Everyone against everyone all at once.
Oh, look at this. It's the Kingdom paired off with the best friends. The Hardys and the Righteous reigniting their kerfluffle from last Saturday.
And the Hardys backing the Righteous into the ring. Vincent and Dutch.
There's a four-corner massacre here.
The toot 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 toot.
Together there to neutralize the opposition. Jeff Hardy trying to get Chuck Taylor Trumperetta on board.
When next month, George? No worries. It resets each month. So even if you picked your stable now, while you wouldn't perform all that well in September's league, being so late in September, October's league would start up. You'd already have your stable set and everything. And October is going to start with the pay-per-view. So there's a lot of points on the line. You want to make sure you have your people set. Granted, not everyone's going to be on that pay-per-view, so it might not matter. A lot of the people who are on pay-per-views regularly are already picked. That was a nice springboard. I dig it. Oh, the vaulting press. Oh my gosh, almost ate shit there. He flew a little too far. Trumperetta, he's breaking the rules. The look on Trent's face, just like, yeah, we just did that. Liked that spot. Look, if they Devin is like it, the bigger they are, the bigger the risk it is in trying to fly onto them. But if it works out all the same, right? My concern is that this match is going to still be going on when they change over into the second hour. Kerfluffle. I appreciate that. It's a fun word. Does it? Does it really? It's a fun word. Shivani, I'm starting to think you hate fun. Wait, I just realized we're doing tags. What? I get that it's no DQ and all of that stuff was able to happen even though this is technically tag, but why is this technically tag? Shut up, Shivani, right? I wish I had my Better Than You Baby shirt on, but I wore it for Dynamite. Ow. Yeah, he did. That wasn't exactly the line. The line is just you're telling me you're telling me that you want me to wrestle every week? What are you, some kind of sick pervert? It's great. Mike Bennett doing the juke is hilarious. Okay. Yeah, he was like, why is Jeff just staying there? Like, this is where the match layout falls apart. Because, like, why would anybody just stay in their corner? I get that this is easier on a ref, but if you don't have to worry about a legal man at all, then what's the way his head whipped back off that chop was stunning. Whoa. That was Red Dead Redemption. Well, maybe Mike is a fan.
Beretta able to kick out. You see Dutch creeping in, recognizing that the Righteous' opportunity, the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, could be slipping away.
Great continuity backfires.
Friendly fire there by the Kingdom. Will that cost them?
What the hell? It's wrestling. Don't question it. No. That I must always question. That is the way I operate. I'm one of those.
Other teams involved in this match. The Hardys and the Righteous.
I don't mean wrestling fans. I mean people.
Love to tag in Chuck Taylor, but he's got to take any port in a storm, Tony.
Yeah, but if he tags in another team, the other team can go on.
Oh, and Vincent tags Taven. They've been sworn enemies for the great
Oh, here we are.
years, and Matt Hardy's in as well.
So now by tagging out,
Hardy's and Righteous squaring up again.
Side effect by Matt Hardy. Quick cover. Two, no. Vincent able to kick out.
Boy, here comes Jeff. And this is an interesting matchup.
Oh, I see your true colors.
14 years he patterned his early career after Jeff Hardy.
And Jeff with a splash.
Good.
The cover.
They are pink, purple, and blue.
Ian, in many fans' eyes, it was an upset 6 nights ago on Collision when the Righteous defeated the Hardys. But in your opinion, I don't think you believe it's as much of an upset.
I don't, because I've seen Vincent in a steel cage with Matt Taven, former world champion, pick up the victory. I've seen Dutch and Vincent and Bateman win the six-man. Titles, unforced error there.
Yeah, Dutch a little too overzealous.
I don't think you.
Into Vincent and Jeff Hardy throwing his.
That's nice, Devin.
And Matt Hardy with the
He wasn't picking up what I was putting down.
I don't think it was as big of an upset.
I dig him though.
Fans believe it was.
That's the straight up
That's what it takes.
the color wheel right there.
Champ, so they're in trouble now.
Jeff and Matt Hardy, Tony, wrestling with a little bit of more keener edge tonight.
I think they
I guess that's technically not a spoiler, but
Made,
it's
but Dutch there to break it up.
I think what happened at Collision
neat. Montez Ford getting a singles match with Cena is actually awesome. Now that I put that in perspective, good for him.
Taven up the ladder.
Enzi Gary stuns Dutch, but now Vincent.
Oh, these two sworn enemies.
Nice, very smooth into the Russian leg sweep.
But Bennett into the ring, eats the boot of Vincent. And now the Righteous.
It was Devin, but that's what kind of brought me back to it, and then they just started going off like they're going off right now. It's great.
Dutch is on fire here, guys.
And amid all this chaos, Chuck Taylor has tagged in as the legal man. And Chuck Beretta. The knee strike. Swing and a miss. And. Oh, avoiding the
Oh, not happening.
time was Beretta.
Not again. Big knee.
Knee strike.
And this is why I thought best friends were going to win when this match started. Their uncanny ability to find the opening. Ooh, big boot.
Pump kick by
Adam Cole, you tell.
by Chuck Taylor.
Caught him in the jaw. Taven down hard.
And now the soul food blocked.
Ow! Axe handle to the kneecap. Punched him in the dick. Why did he have to do that from behind the referee's back?
For the Hail Mary here.
Kingdom, they're going to steal it.
Hail Mary plants Taylor.
Kingdom are going to go on to challenge.
Chuck's no, Trent's right there. There it is. Saves it.
Trent Beretta, a last
Do not stop the damn match.
Thought for sure that was over, but it was a hell of a job to break it up.
Stun of fate.
Twist of fate there.
He's got Chuck Taylor down in the corner.
One of the greatest high flyers the business has ever seen.
Going all the way to the top. Oh,
A tag was made.
Swanton
No.
bomb, but
Vincent made a tag.
Vincent's legal and Dutch pulling Jeff Hardy off in a swan
Oh, wow.
influence.
Oh my god, they did it. Wow.
The Righteous, they're red hot right now.
I had a feeling, y'all.
right place, right time, but the execution flawless, Excalibur.
When they went over clean on the Hardys, I just had a feeling. You're right. Good call. Appreciate you, Cam. Oh my.
Whatever it is, Ian, the Kingdom are skating on very thin ice right now. But fans, stick around. The second hour of Rampage Grand Slam begins right now here on TNT.
Sorry that you heard the bloops. Come on, Nord. Can do it. Okay. Got scary there for a second.
Well, fans, the first hour of Rampage Grand Slam ended in chaos between best friends in the Kingdom. But the fact remains that the Righteous will now challenge Better Than You, Baby, for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, the Righteous' win last week, Tony. Many saw that as an upset against the Hardys, but they are playing the hot hand. They will challenge Better Than You, Baby, for the ROH Tag titles.
Like I said, they are red hot, but I'm telling you, Mike Bennett, Matt Taven got a lot.
Nah, I am here.
They certainly are, but
We're all good.
one tag team to a man that says he's going to walk the path alone. Mike Santana will be competing later on tonight in singles competition. But first, let's hear this from that man.
Now it's time for you to understand what this all truly means to me. Going away for this injury was the easy part. Handling what was up in here and up here was the hard part. That was the true test. I spent 30 days staring out a treatment center window, just wondering where my life went. And I realized I've survived way too damn much to just piss it all away. And here I am, for the world to see. And I'm hungrier than ever. So everybody is food. You get in between me and my money, I'm gonna put you down. You get in between me and feeding my daughter, I'm gonna put you down. And realize this, whether it's here, whether it's anywhere, I'm gonna get mine. And if you don't like it, you fight me or fire me. But you have two options. Either get down or lay down.
Join the Dark Order.
Dark Order's Trio title match. Let's go. Here's some cam points.
This bout set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit is for the AEW World Trios Championship.
Right, Zachary? I'm like, I'm not sure that man. We want quick kits. We want such clean gear. The white and purple with the red trim. That mask is so gnarly. The meat man.
It's almost a mantra. You said it best. I think back to the Ring of Honor pay-per-view Death Before Dishonor back in July. There was a brutal fight without honor, six-man fight without honor, where attacks, chairs, Legos, tables were involved.
It's like a taco truck. I could so see John Silver owning a taco truck. Unironically. Like not having like a taco truck business, just owning a taco truck.
Acclaimed on the mic and it sounds so pretty. Damn, it feels good to be in New York City. Oh my God, the Dark Order, the #1 cure for a sleep disorder.
Huh.
Your group is smaller than I remember.
Meet me in
And we
space.
have a fight against the 3 worst members. And we beat you down proper. Have all y'all laid up like Aaron Rodgers.
Damn. Crowd does not feel that line. Impractical jokers. Yeah, right. Towards the crowd was popping for the first half, but then towards the end, they did not like pop for the end. But also, I've noticed the audio is in this venue in general has not been picking up very well, which is weird to me because I remember hearing something about how this is a stadium that's designed to not designed to, but designed in a way that allows the sound to really travel downwards towards the ring. So either this crowd just has not been very here for the show, which doesn't look like it a lot of the time, or this is the classic stadium effect of audio not traveling well. But regardless of that, you definitely heard like no one really reacting to the last line there, and it's normally supposed to be the big pop. Remember this time last year when they won the tag titles? Oh, part of me doesn't want AEW to do that. On Rampage sometimes I would like that, but mainly for the matches that you would fully expect a casual audience to not be popping for. Say trying to think of an example on Rampages of recent that would like Penta versus Aaron Solo or something, you know. Although people would even still be popping for Penta. I can't think of a good example, but for like lower card stars that would not be getting reaction that much on a Rampage show, that's the best time to pipe it in. If you're piping it in for people like the Acclaimed, that's going to get more negativity than anything, I think. Just realized the gear between the two still contrasts nicely with the pink and silver to the purple and white. It wouldn't hurt if they did. Don't get me wrong. I just hope they don't start piping him in live. You know, that would be... WWE's been doing that in these last year or so. A little more than that, actually. Before Triple H took over, they were doing it. But it was getting to a point where they were just acting like the audience didn't matter. Scissorigums. Sheesh, his traps are huge. I hope to get traps that big. What's that tongue flip gimmick there? I think they're just capitalizing on the buzz. They could be, though. Jury's still out, really. Getting the what's up. Oh, that's right. I forgot what it was called. I missed Silver's face. What? Aw. Nice, German.
Will we see new AEW World Trio Champions crowned? Can Dark Order unseat the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass? We will find out.
Emote? Question mark?
of Billy Gunn. SVNS lateral press here. Cover gets one. And Tony Alex Reynolds has shown a truly aggressive side, as you see. Just right
Oh.
across the face, the cheekbone of Caster here.
I think it goes back to the fact that they have a chance to win not only the Trios Championship,
Let's not forget that Alex Reynolds had a hand in training Max Caster. Right? I love that.
The same can be said about Bones and Caster as well. That's true. That's Evil Uno. Backbreaker. Lateral press. See? Elbow into the orbital of Max Caster. Sometimes, though, Excalibur, I played baseball at NYU over in Canarsie in Brooklyn. I played better on the road. I was a horrible player. Well, horrible player in general. I was horrible at home, though.
I heard that about you, yeah. I think that's common knowledge.
Front face lock here.
No wonder you're a wrestling commentator.
Right. Well, I got a great education.
I don't think it's gonna get all the way. I like those shoes though. I guess boots. They look like shoes. Yeah, they're shoes.
Plants Caster. Action continues tonight on Rampage Grand Slam. Can the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass defend the AEW World Trios Championship, or will it be
What a snapmare!
tonight?
Like whipped him a good 5 feet ahead of where he was.
And Tony, they've isolated Caster for the greater part of the last 90 to 120 seconds.
you may have heard Billy Gunn say, "Don't you dare," and then those feet of John Silver, some of the hardest kicks you will find in all of AEW.
Yeah, that round kick dropping Caster to his backside. And fans, we're excited about our return to the fabulous Kia Forum in Los Angeles for full
Loved it.
pay-per-view
Break it, Jack, baby. Oh, just so much fun. I wish John Silver was more of that as a babyface.
drops the knee, swings through, and puts Caster right back into the predicament he so valiantly fought out of.
It was great positioning by Silver as well.
Bunch, baby.
Driving down with his boot into the chest, into the throat of Platinum Max Caster.
Tell you, Dark Order, they've wrestled a good match.
And look at this, with the referee's attention diverted, John Silver taking advantage. So much for Dark Order is good.
Yeah, we know better than that. But again, even though they've used some shortcuts, they have been on top of their game today.
Great. Now I want Silver and Adam Coolest.
Return to form, a return to the teachings of the late, great Mr. Brody Lee. Instilled that
Honestly, that would have been a fun. If the trios titles were around that time, it would have been neat to see a few more trios matches between Budge and Dark Order.
breaking the eyes of Max Caster. And that vision, he's already physically worn down, Tony, but
Where was Evil Uno at that time?
another impairment and could be a key on the road to the
I'd have to look into it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, about 60-70% of this match has been wrestled in Dark Order's corner. Again, a tribute to Brody Lee, what he stood for, and how he established this team.
Reynolds accelerates into the ropes, back elbow into the jaw of Caster. Uno comes in, the clothesline in the corner. Short arm clothesline, Reynolds covers. The leg is hooked, and Caster needs those precious extra seconds that Aubrey Edwards' distraction provided him, Ian. Sure did. He got about 1 or 2 extra breaths, which allowed the oxygen
Why should just start getting up in Uno and Silver's face like that? Evil Uno got sent flying, huh?
Scissoring without consent.
Did I miss? Or are you talking about a moment ago or something? He's standing on the apron right now.
gun is of Bones and Caster. He chose the Morozo Children one. Cover deep, and Reynolds just squeaked that shoulder out, and Caster makes the tag.
Oh, here comes Daddy Ass, and he is throwing haymakers.
Billy Gunn swinging for the fences on Dark Order. Ooh, Uno thrown into our desk. Silver ejected from the ring as well, and a big
Backdrop. Make sure, double check and make sure you're not ahead of us, Devin.
setup for the famous, sir. Are we going to see it here at Authur Ashe Stadium?
Here it comes.
Oh,
Reynolds sidestep, rolling elbow strike, drops
ow.
the knee. That's not easy to do.
Alex is a great pro wrestler, guys.
Oh my gosh, almost turned him inside out with that. Tag back to Bowens now.
Be out now.
Oh, look at this, a cradle. 2.
Ooh, Daniel Garcia being picked would be an interesting shout. Because that tease, I do get the feeling he may join the family, but I honestly hope he doesn't. I want to be able to cheer him already. Oh. Oh my gosh, John Silver saved it. Kind of thought that was over with. Watch the Dark Order win. Wait, what? What's going on? No, dude. Nah, dude. But like, nah, dude. Oh my god. Survived. Yeah, I'm trying to listen to the crowd right now. You know what I think it is? This is either the crowd after some people have left or the crowd before people have arrived, depending on if they did the first hour before or after the show. Before or after Dynamite, I should specify. Oh, kick. Rolling forearm, insecurity. Stunner, no, turned it around. Oh, he turned it into a famouser. No, but it was supposed to be a stunner. No. Oh, I just saw that. That's hilarious. John Silver just in pain around the turnbuckle like that. It's hilarious. Mainly because you didn't see it happen on camera. You just cut away and then cut back and he was in that position and we're done. So, what a move. The Acclaimed had to pull out something special to make that happen, but they did it. Who that? It looks like familiar in a way. I'm gonna stop at a team. But yes, that's a good shout, Temple. Also, welcome, Temple. I don't think I greeted you yet. How do you do, friend? The Righteous or AEW's version of the Wyatts you've done. That's what I've been thinking. Like, they remind me of back the Wyatt family in, like, certain degree. To a certain degree, I should specify. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to be right back. Must run off, take a break if y'all need it, because that's what I'm doing. Be right back. And I return. Nick Nemeth versus Konosuke Takeshita would be awesome. Also, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up on this video if you haven't done so already. Double check, make sure you got that button clicked. Really helps us get discovered by those who may be looking for an environment like this. Funny enough, Rampage seems to get us our most discovery viewers. So, those thumbs up, especially helpful around these parts. Please and thank you. Also, make sure that bell is always on for notifications. Even if you're not going to be clicking on a lot of the notifications, really crucial in helping out the channel. Very simple and easy way to do so. And if nothing, we go live like 5 times a week. It helps you keep up with that, especially if you're not a Discord user. Bateman? I'm unfamiliar with the Righteous prior to this. I'm not too keen on, well, not keen, I should say. But I'm not too familiar with modern wrestling outside of WWE and AEW, just because I wasn't really keeping up with it before AEW came around. I pick up what I pick up here and there, but overall, I haven't been exposed to it. So, like, the Righteous, I didn't know were a thing until they popped up in Honor Club's version of Ring of Honor. And I knew that they were a previously existing group. They let us know that. And I have other friends like Cam, who is much more familiar with the product and the history of it, to fill me in, but yeah. Oh, we get to hear Julia's awesome theme. Is she accompanied by Malachi? By Brody King. Yo. Yeah, Stu is with the Righteous. Temple, I suggest getting caught up with Ring of Honor sooner rather than later. Not necessarily because it's like must see. It's really awesome wrestling, so it's must see in that regard. But more so saying that because as someone who has ended up with a backlog in Honor Club, 4 episodes was like 7 hours. One of those was that 3-hour episode, the infamous 3-hour episode, 19 matches. So I suggest getting caught up sooner rather than later. It will probably be to your benefit. Plus, we got Ring of Honor watch parties on Thursday, so that could be part of your schedule if you're down. Oh no, my headphones. My headphone just started to die on me. Well, gonna wait till after this match. This headphone is really the only one that's gonna die. For some reason, this one dies quicker than this one. So, I'll roll with it for now. But just kind of heads up after this match, especially y'all on the Discord, because the stream will have to be adjusted. Oh, okay. Standoff of some sort.
I think that's a good move by Skye. Just mimic her as if you're not afraid at all.
Did you notice how Julia put the hands up to bait Sky Blue into the collar and elbow tie-up and then ducking underneath the attempt? Those are the mind games of the House of Black.
That's a classic wrestling tactic, my friend.
Never the good sign that you think it is.
And nothing with the House of Black.
You are not serious. With the left hand and everything.
Allows the right hand.
Was Julia whispering something in Sky's ear and then an open-handed slap.
And this is the Sky Blue we've seen.
Okay. Breaking down. Glad commentary cleared that up for a second. I thought she was like biting her ear off or something. I'm like, what are you doing? But Skye wasn't like selling it as much pain. Well, with any pain, really.
There you go. Try to win the match. Try to get it done early.
you tomorrow night for AEW Collision live in Grand Rapids, Michigan, the Van Andel Arena, the cover. You can still join us, AEWTIX.com. As Skye Blue sends Julia face first in that top turnbuckle pad.
I'll tell you what, there's been an aggression since facing the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship.
Yeah, this place is big, but there's some missing people in here.
Britt Baker, Nyla, oh goodness.
As a trip by Julia Hart, a hair pull, and then a kick to the ribs.
Yeah, Temple. Almost said Tempest. But no, I'm with you there. Stu fits well in the group. As much as I'm nostalgic for Dark Order. Just weird to say. AEW has been around long enough for me to be nostalgic for it.
And getting our money's worth in.
Julia hammering down with those forearms across the shoulder blades of Skye Blue.
Got that jaw set right down. For some reason, Julia will hook a move or pound and then just stare off into oblivion.
And Ian,
There's a little more pressure on the.
across the shoulder blades, Skye, that right shoulder very heavily taped.
Absolutely, it becomes a bullseye for someone.
Julia Hart's becoming more animated in her matches. I can appreciate that.
The House of Black, oh goodness, and that becomes a huge target. Oh goodness.
Overhand chop by Julia Hart, slowing down the momentum of Skye Blue. Skye likes to push the pace, and Julia, we've seen historically, Tony, she likes to as well. That is until she joined House of Black, becoming much more methodical, much more cerebral style of wrestling.
Yeah, it changed her complete outlook on wrestling, I do believe.
Yeah, she really is, like, slowing down the pace. That's saying something, because Julia used to have such a, I want to say fast pace to her, but, like, she had a higher, she did have quicker offense. Temple, you're not the first one I've seen suggest that. Just merge them into some sort of super stable. In fact, I think Cam threw that idea out once before. This really is a psychology match from the seams of it, because like they're working a certain pace right now. Part of me wishes it was a little faster. Okay, I think Skye's going to turn it down. Never mind. Thought she was going to turn up the pace. Immediately got dropped.
She has those strong legs. Isn't that cheerleading background? But that is far, far in her past, Tony.
Yeah, it's a long way from being a cheerleader in Minnesota.
Headlock hard over here.
House of Black, no doubt.
Got to discuss the next part of the match. Oh, I get it. We're in commercial. That would explain it. I'm like, wow. It's really, really paced. That makes much more sense. Really here for the main event. Because I'm wondering, I'm ready to see how Swerve tries to get involved, you know? It's like a really neat graphic. Wow, that was like 30 seconds.
Slam where Julia Hart and Skye Blue, two of the great young stars of AEW, engaged in a back and forth slugfest.
Second time she's got really fired up here with those blows.
Explosion of offense from Skye Blue, the rising knee strike, jarring the head back. The flying mare, Skye, throws the thrust kick, intercepted.
Caught the second time. Oh, yes, that's right.
Skye's so prolific with her legs and those kicks. Now she looks
She does have a lot of kick-based offense. Now that they point that out. I realized that.
And looking to go up top. Dangerous
I meant to say that in reversal.
Blue maybe looking to end things here. It's Hart though following Blue. Ooh. And both women now, Tony, exchanging blows. Skye Blue looks dazed here. Julia getting her position on the top rope. The legs when they're over the rope, that's typically indicative of a superplex, but
Oh. Yeah, she looks like she's hooking her own legs. Well, yeah.
his ankle is caught underneath the turnbuckle. And
Oh. Okay.
the superplex. Julia Hart knew exactly what she was doing.
Oh. That was a cool shot. Dang. That's like thumbnail worthy, even though this match doesn't have much purpose in like, you know, I shouldn't say it doesn't have much purpose, but more so that it definitely has like the least stakes out of all the matches on the card. Never mind. We're gonna see Mike Santana in what's probably gonna be a squash match.
Julia kicked out the knee of Skye Blue, and now the shot to the back of the head. Could be it.
Oh, he's going for it.
About to be locked in and in center of the ring.
Oh, yep, she's got a tap. Oh my God, she's tapping. The referee did not see it. Not right away, at least. Eventually got there.
Julia Hart remains perfect.
In house always wins.
2023. That's 25 in a row in totality. Excalibur.
Oh, another one?
We need to see this. Julia not done yet. Heartless locked in against Skye Blue. She's already tapped. What more does Julia Hart want? I can't even imagine. There's nothing she hasn't proved. It was a
Willow! I had a feeling. It's amazing that nobody has Willow on their fantasy stable yet.
Look at her seek refuge behind Brody. Willow Nightingale coming to the aid of her friend Skye Blue, but Julia Hart
I thought Excalibur was at the start rapping. I'm like, yo, stealing the Ikebani steez.
plan all along to lure
Said Ikebani. Riccaboni. Got my R.
in Ring of Honor in New Japan, in AEW, with the win over a similar top contender in Skye Blue. Is Julia Hart maybe angling for a bout against Willow next?
I think she just wants to hurt people. I don't know if she's angling for anything, guys.
Well, fans, tomorrow night on Collision, Andrade El Idolo
Jay White versus Andrade El Idolo is a match I do not expect to end clean.
from Bullet Club Gold.
Not even certain I expect a decisive.
Necesitamos ir a la collision mañana para lucha Andrade. No, you gotta roll your R's. It's Andrade El Idolo. Like that.
I love it when you get juice purring. No, boys, it's Andrade El Idolo. You see, sir,
Purring juice.
with you, you're a world-class athlete, traveled the world over.
There's an audience for that.
Back in 2015 in Japan, you didn't know me then. You wouldn't remember that. Why would you? But you know
It's us.
me now. You know the
Robots.
name Switchblade Jay White. The world knows Switchblade Jay White like the world knows the Bang Bang Gang, Bullet Club Gold, Top Shelf Gunslingers, and Andrade Al Idolo. You want the world to know your name. You want the world to usher your name in the same breath as mine. And lucky for you, tomorrow on Collision in Grand Rapids, Michigan, they will when Switchblade Jay White beats Andrade Al Idolo. And your moment in the spotlight ends with two words. Guns arriba! Armis arriba! Switchblade, go! Switchblade, go!
Oh my God, they are so fucking obnoxious.
Collision, the deck is really stacked against Andrade El Idolo.
He came out the babyface side. Yep.
Situation for Mike Santana. He said that it's time to go his own path, to walk by himself. No need for crutches. A very controversial comment by Mike Santana, Ian.
Thank you. It's interesting that he pointed that up. Wait, what? Iron Savages. It's Dirty Bulk Bronson. Oh, he's sipping the sauce. Sipping the sauce. He's probably going to get wrecked. But I'm still hyped to see him.
He'll be able to respond. This is his first singles match in well over 400 days.
That's right. He was part of the Stadium Stampede match at Wembley Stadium. Great reaction from Mike Santana. Here tonight, Rampage.
Damn, they are cheering for him.
Stadium Stampede match, Wembley Stadium, all in London. But yeah, this is his first one-on-one action, first traditional style pro wrestling match since that injury at Blood and Guts 2 Julys ago.
Woof.
2 July ago is right, and he looks great. He looks in great shape. But you can tell that Bronson's trying to take the fight right to him, which is not a bad idea to see what he's made of here after this long layoff.
Bronson really coming in hard. Those right hands on Mike Santana. Fans just want to wish everyone a happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Recognizing
Oh my goodness.
cultures and contributions of Latino, Latina, and Hispanic American citizens as Mike Santana back at Bronson and up those big chops. But Bronson cuts off the momentum with quick boot to the stomach.
And Santana,
Oh,
really that game speed. He's wrestling at game speed right now. The rust seeming to come off during this match here.
Nice reversal there by
oh, so clean.
through with the cutter.
So smooth.
I just hope that's not a spot in every one of his matches because there's no it's not everybody does a back roll like that in a match. Well, they do. That's one of the first things you learn, actually. So, who am I to say, really?
The outside right in front of our broadcast position, trying to collect himself, and Mike Santana topping Suicida.
And I'll tell you what, the footwork, the
That's a fun pitch tempo.
explosiveness, it is all
There goes that headphone.
Santana answering almost all the questions we have. But I wonder, is this coming from adrenaline in his hometown here in New York City?
They are behind him. There is no question that he is answering the call to the fans. They're loving this Bronx native, what he's doing so far.
Bronson down in the corner, Mike Santana cannonball senton. Did you hear the impact on that? And now, Santana. This could be the beginning of the end for Bronson.
What do we got?
Underhook. And
Oh,
Mike Santana hooks the far legs and scores the win.
so it's like a.
And what strength from Santana Excalibur.
Few steps to that move, but it's effective.
All coming together for Santana in his return to single competition.
The old proverb of a journey of 1,000
Who's he looking at?
a single step. This was a great step on the path to Mike's. Oh, wait a second. Ortiz, the former tag team partner.
What?
Santana, the man who Santana, in not so many words, referred to as a crutch.
Wow, they're making this a story?
Tony, this has gotten tense.
And I thought they were going to come to blows. I really did, based on all that we've heard Santana say. But there you go. There's a reaction from Ortiz.
Well, fans, still more Rampage. Grand Slam to come right here on TNT.
Huh. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. You know what this is? You know what this is? Santana and Ortiz are doing what Punk and Elite should have done all along. Well, I shouldn't say all along. Definitely not all along. But at first, should have done. But in hindsight, probably better off that they didn't. Anyways, it's time for me to change over these headphones. That does sound like a fun match. I'm going to be honest with you, Temple. I'm with you on that because Dolph can still go. But I'm ready for him to shake the Dolph name. that's loud in my earballs. We'll fix Discord in a second, y'all. No worries. All right, let me add it to the stream now. All right. That should be good. I just realized we're getting our main event next. Dopeness. Do a little boogie, little shoulder jive to the Rampage theme. This will drive me mad after a while. It really will. I used to go through the trouble of muting it on the commercial breaks, but that was more trouble than it was worth. I'm literally just sitting here being like, all right, you can do the thing now. I don't know why they still do the splash screen bit. And that's not just me trying to be like, oh, it's supposed to be a commercial-free experience, but rather, like, there's times where they have entrances playing on the other side of the splash screen. They could just have that happen. But also, I don't think it would hurt to just have a full static shot of, like, the ring panning the arena. Be a neat little behind-the-scenes element of the Fight TV feed. You know, you'd be able to see, like, maybe them setting up.
WrestleDream, me and you, Hangman. By the time you get there, the Mogul Embassy gonna tune you up a little bit. Tonight, the issue between Swerve's Mogul Embassy and Hangman Adam Page and the Young Bucks now come to a head as the ROH six-man championship hang in the balance.
The Gates of Agony and Brian Cage, the Young Bucks and Hangman Page, Grand Slam.
You wanna match with me? You get it.
Well, look like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event.
Tomorrow night, AEW Collision is live at 8/7 Central here on TNT from the Van Andel Arena in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and it'll be a three-way match, essentially a handicap match for the TNT Championship between Christian Cage, Darby Allin, and the champion Luchasaurus.
Santana is... The Santana Ortiz situation. I'm hyped for that. In a way, I'm hyped for that because the fact that they're working together like this, and okay, they got Julia Hart and Julia and Willow is a fun match.
To make their match at WrestleDream official. And on Sunday, October 1st, AEW's newest pay-per-view event, WrestleDream is live from the Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. The war of words will end and the physicality will begin when Swerve Strickland and Hangman Page go one-on-one. If FTR is still AEW World Tag Team Champions, they will put the titles on the line against the red-hot Aussie Open and the Technical Wrestling Dream Match. American Dragon Bryan Danielson faces New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television Champion Zack Sabre Jr.
I hope that title isn't on the line, so the match can be more than 15 minutes. Yes, y'all, before the main event, if you could be so kind, do please drop a thumbs up on the video. Helps us out. Lunty Lutz. If you could be so kind. Probably said that twice. I just started panicking because I was like, is this song picking up on the stream? And I just realized the audio wasn't picking up very well to begin with. Regardless, going to mute it because this song will get me got. Sold their former team name for chump change. Love the BTE reference. I love the colors that Hangman's rocking. Like the purple, pink, yellow right there. It's neat.
Well, we know at WrestleDream it will be Hangman Page, Swerve Strickland, one-on-one. But tonight, Hangman and the Bucks have to contend with Swerve's associates in the Mogul Embassy.
This horn, trumpet, whatever this is, that prominent sound, that prominent instrument in their entrance, it goes hard. Feels so boss battle-esque. Catch $1, I'll be in. Oh yes. Well, you best, my friend. You best hit it.
They paid us a visit today at Authur Ashe Stadium. Their enthusiasm completely infectious. But Ian, the Mogul Embassy just dominant as champions.
The Wrestling Club, great shout out. It's always great to have teachers in your life that support that. Shout out to Salisbury. The Mogul Embassy, 300 days as Ring of Honor six-man champs. Rick Knox with the titles there. They defeated
Rick Knox. It's not a happy camper right now. This is, yeah.
and they are on track to become the longest reigning six-man champs.
And for fans unfamiliar with the rule set in Ring of Honor, the code of honor, the handshake, the respect between competitors must be observed. And the Mogul Embassy taking advantage of that fact, Tony.
Yeah, and it doesn't surprise anybody at Caliber.
It's certainly indicative of their Smash Mouth style. Prince Nana has them trained and ready to go well.
Forget the brains behind the entire operation is Swerve Strickland. Somebody so calculating as Hangman and Brian Cage picking up
He is laying it in.
And the memories are coming back to me here. The double drop kicks from the Young Bucks. They get my adrenaline going a little bit here. Look at this.
Bishop Khan, his ankles grabbed by the Bucks, high boot. And now Khan held open for Hangman Page. As Hangman shooting star.
Oh, that was gnarly. I think I have to adjust my chair. It's like sinking on one side. Not right now. Do it after the stream or something. But rough.
He's a big man, but he got staggered by that kick from Nick Jackson. And now Nick, the backflip, perpetual motion as he's now
He's just going off. Into the destroyer. Okay. Turning it up quick.
and Matt drops the elbow, looking to make short work of the champs. No, not going for the cover. Instead, maybe looking for some triple offense.
And this is where they thrived. This is how they became the champions in 2017. This is how they kept those titles to set that original record.
Remember, they have a... Wait, no, this is Ring of Honor rules. Well, I guess they probably go by this.
Dramatic appearance.
But a very timely one by Swerve Strickland right when Brian Cage needed him.
Let's not forget that Swerve and Hangman had their contract signing for the match at WrestleDream. That's coming up this Wednesday.
I dig that code.
Springfield, Colorado.
There he is. Yes.
That's all we need is this jerk to dance.
Be careful, Devin. I do think you might be a few seconds ahead of us. Make sure to use the audio to sync. Well, that's a little loud. Yes, he hit the dance. He knows we love it.
Taking shots, not a bad
Wait, what? Oh no, they're doing the. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, we have so much time left in the show. Okay. How do you do that dancing emojis? It's interesting. Interesting question. Oh, that deadlift superplex and Nick. Oh, they're getting roughed up, fam. Okay. Gates of Agony wrecking themselves to get fired up. Hopefully they don't slow down. They don't got much time. Brian Cage got to get his shit in, you know?
The battles that the Mogul Embassy have had in defending those titles on WatchROH.com, they have been dominant. I mean, not only in terms of the length of their reign, but in terms of their winning. I mean, just the wins they've racked up.
Absolutely, and they don't turn down challengers. They're a lot like Athena, the ROH Women's World Champion, who will take matches so that competitors can't even earn title shots because they're sent right back down the ladder, title match or not. And it has been Toa Liona who's made maybe the biggest leap of this trio, Tony. He's just a powerhouse, and he's really coming in. He's getting the wrestling acumen with the experience.
That's because he knows how to use his sizing, and he doesn't try to do anything that he cannot do. A lot of times you see big men try that.
I love this spot. Just hold them up on the ropes. He just lay in the knees. It's so vicious.
Toa Liona with the least amount of experience of any member of the Mogul Embassy, but think about who he has to learn from. He's got Bishop Khan. He's got Brian Cage. He even has Prince Nana and Swerve Strickland. I mean, that is some of the best minds you could find.
Absolutely, and Prince Nana has been a licensed professional wrestling manager for 25 years now. And so for someone to have even just Nana in their corner, you're going to learn real quick, but Cage will teach you a thing or two.
Wow. 25. I didn't think he'd been around that long.
We caught that look of Prince Nana dancing, and I'm thinking back to a couple weeks ago. We were in the airport. I can't remember quite what city we were in, but Prince Nana was actually getting wheeled around in a wheelchair in order to board first.
Oh, geez, that sounds just like Nana.
That's ridiculous.
2018, Matt Jackson injured that lower back. It actually cost them the six-man titles and the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles.
All these accusations, dog. Matt Jackson has been getting just pummeled.
For the rest of your career. You have a back injury, you know you got to have work done on you before you can get back in the ring every night.
I'm reminded of how I have to carry the lug nuts every Wednesday night on Dynamite.
Yeah, I know. That's the B team.
And the A team certainly right now is the Mogul Embassy in control.
Thought you were talking about us.
Well,
It looks like Heyman was more occupied with arguing with Knox than going to help his friend, because he could have easily just gone around the post and across the ramp there. A moment ago, that is. They're in the ring now, but still.
pleasure to be our guest, to be guests with y'all.
You're too nice to guy.
I feel like Devin is on the journey to find the emojis that represent the Nana dance. I thought he was. Okay.
And Cage and the Young Bucks know each other so well from coming up in that Southern California scene. Excalibur, I don't need to tell you that.
No, you don't, Ian. No, you don't.
Come on, tell him anyway.
I was waiting for the who better.
Matt Jackson desperately needs to get out of the Mogul Embassy tonight in our main event, Rampage Grand Slam. The Gates of Agony have been
Nana is a treasure.
Cage alone in the ring.
Truly is. Nice misdirect. Quarter roll, tag in, Hangman. Let's go.
Yeah, the big cowboy is not going to back down from the machine. I can tell you that. They know each other quite well.
Through the legs of Brian Cage, the high boot.
Nice. Slick by Hangman. Springboard lariat, drop him. Clean move, so I feel like Cage could have stood to be a bit slower to that corner there. But I get getting lost in the pace. Oh. Oh, I thought he was about to hit a dead eye. Sit out, Alabama. Water wheel drop? Okay, sure, let's go with that. I appreciate how much change can happen to the WrestleDream card within the confines of kayfabe and how much it's addressed. Like, that really makes it feel like a living, breathing world in that sense, where it's like, you know, yeah, we have this tag title match plan, but the tag champs, they are putting out an open challenge. Popped. And it's like, there's more point I was going to make, but I can't. But they're firing up in this match. I don't want to kind of just distract myself from it. Yeah, I don't think they're going to scoop. Yeah, that back, dude. That perpetual back damage. He said like 2 years ago he was going to be selling that back for like 2 years. Oh! Oh, caught. Dude, what? Oh, no. I think we're coming. I think it's going to be over, y'all. Oh, no, wait, no. Oh, well, that's right. Hangman was the guy. I lost track of who was the legal man for there. I know that wasn't getting Hangman, but it's starting to look like the embassy is getting. Well, let me speak too soon. Because I've gone back and forth in this match. When it was first announced, I'm like, wow, the Elite could be the first ones to beat it. And then going on, I'm like, but this could just be another step in the Hangman Swerve feud. But I don't know. They are all just laying into it. Where's their count, Rick? Whoa. That hurt. Smooth. You okay, Nick? Oh my goodness, that sucks. Oh, wow. Double barrel buckshot lariat and a dead eye. Oh my gosh. No way, right? I thought they did it. Oh, one more. Oh, here comes Swerve. You shouldn't have turned around, dude. Why did you get caught up in it? Like, oh, no. Oh, wait, Nick. Roll up. His shoulder was so not down. Oh. They won. Oh, my gosh. So many emotions. What? The first thing he does is stare off with Swerve. The roll up. His shoulder was not down at all, dude. What? Two-time Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champs, though. 2016 lives. 26. I just realized the song is coming through. Oopsie. That stank face from Swerve. Wow. Oh, okay. It just automatically loops. All right. Well, that was a grand old time, y'all. A grand slam of a time, you could say. Bunny, thumbs up for puns. Don't boo me, please. But it was a fun time, for sure. That ending, that was an interesting one. I'm wondering if that was meant to be that way, or if that's going to be playing into the, if that was just like a mistake that's going to now play into the narrative. Regardless, it needs to be addressed. I hope they address it. We can't just let it be. I'll be a live wrestling show tomorrow evening. Y'all, Lane Star, you enjoy your wrestling experience. Don't let no weird wrestling fans get in your way. Enjoy the good vibes. Hope the wrestling is awesome. Hope everyone's safe, well, and well adjusted. We don't need any incidences. We've had quite a few at indie wrestling lately. You're very welcome, y'all. Thank you so much. One more call for the thumbs up, y'all, if you could be so kind. Really appreciate it. And do join in tomorrow for Collision's Watch Along. As always, Sunday is going to be the Q&A. I really do need to post that community post, don't I? I keep talking about it, and then I'm probably not going to post it right after the stream because I'm going to be busy doing the thumbnail, and then I'm going to wind down for the night. But until next time, yeah, take care. Be easy. Happy wrestling. Peace.